Hi, everybody. As always, welcome back and glad to have you with us. Thursday, the 12th day of December, has been rather cold. It's been more than rather cold. It's been off the norm and unusual, somewhat. We're used to unusual weather. I don't know what's normal anymore, but it's been below average as far as temperatures are concerned. Back down to the low teens tonight. We will recover and rebound to about 43 tomorrow under some sunshine, still some rain, and possibly that rain changing over to some other stuff over the course of your weekend. We'll narrow down all that in just a few seconds and then talk about what looks to be several dry days on end. That will start off with some clouds, then give way to some sun all of next week. Temperatures, dare I say, getting close to 50 by this time next week. Well, let's hope we can end on a good note tonight. I have counted 3 stories for you tonight, calendar announcements, and that's pretty much all we're going to have time for. It's hard to compare last night's excitement and entertainment on any other level without saying it was as exciting of a ball game and a contest as you're going to see. Elementary, high school, college, or on the professional level. It was just that exciting. The McGoffin County Elementary Grade School Tournament last night for the boys wrapped up. Man, was it a doozy. And I've got a lot of footage to show you. We'll take you all the way through it and let you watch for yourselves and take in some of the excitement. Other than that, we'll talk about toys and fruit. And we'll begin with toys this evening. In the hustle and bustle of the holidays, sometimes, and maybe even more often than not, it's often hard for a lot of us to find ways to truly help and make a little difference in someone else's lives throughout the holiday season. More often than not, it's always hard just getting everything done for ourselves. More often than not, we fail at that and don't have enough time to do so. But one local business is making it very easy. They've started the Toys for Tots drive here on the local level. Their first ever, kind of getting their feet wet, but they've already got plans to make it an annual event. And they're already a bit overwhelmed by the show of support and love that they have seen, hoping to see some more throughout the end of the weekend.
With my grandparents living right beside the funeral home, it makes it even easier, and me living right behind it. We're actually available 24 hours for anyone that wants to make a donation to this, our first annual Toys for Tots toy drive. Anyone that knows any children or families that just need a little help during this economy, being so hard and parents being laid off, we just want to make it a little bit extra special for the children here in McGoffin County. We're working with various Head Start programs, the schools, churches, and other associations and groups, just to make Christmas a little bit extra special.
Parker said they had the thought just recently. They've been at it just about a week or less now, and they are a bit overwhelmed from the success that they've seen already in such a short amount of time. The drive is going to stay open pretty much around the clock between now and the end of the weekend. And they've already set some goals for next year based on all the support that they've seen in just a few days. So if you're out and about, and most of us will be, making a little early or late, depending on how you look at it, holiday shopping to cross off some items on your list, pick up an extra toy for a boy or for a girl and drop it off at the Sagersville Funeral Home. As Brian says, you can call the funeral home if they're not in. Well, they live within a stone's throw, and they'll be glad to meet you at the funeral home and get your gift and get it in the pile and get it out to some kids, some very lucky little kids, we hope, throughout the McGoffin County area. So you've got from now until Sunday to be a part of the toy drive, one that they say they hope to build on next year.
We're taking any donations, any new and gently used toys is what we're accepting. Next year we would like to do the jackets and everything. We've already established a goal of 500 for next year, so that's the game plan. But anything that anyone wants to donate, a family donated 8 containers of toys this afternoon, so it's just been a blessing all the way around.
And that blessing continues, as we said, all the way through the end of the weekend. So if you have the chance and the opportunity, stop by and drop off a gift at the Sagersville Funeral Home between now and Sunday. I'll be right back with another top story after this. From time and money saving services like their overdraft protection, telephone and online banking services, to finding the right home, college, or car loan, to personalized checking and savings accounts designed around your exact needs, Sagersville National Bank is still your best choice and the same locally owned and operated bank that's been looking out for your family's financial health since 1902. Sagersville National, restoring the piggy bank population one savings at a time. As we remember while we honor the season and get ready to embrace a bright new year, we'd like to take just a moment to wish you and all those you know and love the merriest of Christmases and happiest of New Years. From your home away from home for short-term rehabilitation or long-term nursing needs, all with a standard of excellence and a condition of caring. Merry Christmas from Sagersville Nursing and Rehabilitation.
Let's do this. Can't believe my daughter wants to marry a Hatfield.
And I can't believe my son fell in love with a McCoy.
I got one thing to say. They're gonna have the wireless plan with the best service.
And I say they're gonna have the wireless plan with the biggest savings.
Daddy!
Hush up, Mary Beth.
Pa, stay out of this, Jonah.
We're done talking.
You got that right.
Better service.
Bigger savings.
Daddy, we've both got Appalachian Wireless. Better service.
Bigger savings.
That's today's Appalachian Wireless.
It's one of those rare places where once inside you can cross off everything on your Christmas to-do and gift lists. In fact, there's just not another place like Fraser's Prater Drug Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagersville. All the unique holiday designs and decor, all the beautiful ornaments, wreaths, and trees, and right now, it's all 30% off. That's right, everything Christmas is at least 30% off with new clearance items added every day, marked off at least 50%. And find them on Facebook right now for a special deal of the day, every day, all the way through Christmas. And don't forget the gifts, everything UK, new bangle bracelets by Bourbon and bow ties, and even custom gift baskets, big or small, filled with anything or everything in the store. Merry Christmas from Fraser's Prater Drugs Seasonal Shop. Game time means wing time at Lee's, and that means it's time for you to try our new buffalo wings. I can't tell you our secret, but I can tell you they're marinated and then rolled in our famous, albeit a little spicy, crispy chicken batter and served up with any of our 7 delectable sauces. So get your hands on a meal or a box today at your Sagersville Lee's famous recipe, where no one does chicken like we do chicken. The 2014 Terexes are in with a newly redesigned 800cc power plant and a new 2-seat configuration. And the XP1000 is on the ground, 107 horsepower and a world-class suspension, plus Polaris financing as low as 2.99%, 5.99 for up to 72 months. But it's only good till the end of the year at Connolly's, Kawasaki, and Polaris of Paintsville. Fruit for sale. We've got fruit for sale at the Montgomery County High School, specifically over in the FFA department. I had a calendar announcement here on the program several days ago telling you that the FFA had their fruit for sale. Orders were placed. Those orders are now in and ready for pickup. And so are a few extra boxes if you'd like to get your hands on some. Montgomery County High School FFA program has been selling fruit for, well, you know, I don't know how many years they've been selling it for, but they've been doing it for a long time. And as always, it's their main fundraiser of the year.
The number one fundraiser for our program, this is what basically runs our program, is selling the fruit, and we appreciate the public helping us supporting this FFA effort.
And it is a major effort for students and instructors alike. They've been doing it for a long time. Thousands of dollars worth of fruit, hundreds and hundreds of cases of fruit, just about every kind of fruit you can imagine. They also have special bags of nuts and country hams. And if you placed an order, it's in. And starting tomorrow at 8 o'clock and every day until it's gone from 8 till 5. Mind you, not 8 till the end of school, but 8 till 5. You can pick up your order in the FFA department at the Montgomery County High School in what is the always going to be known as the vocational building, but the Career and Technical Center. And you can also, if you hurry, well, pick up a few extra boxes. They always order a little extra.
Is in, you may come at any time starting Friday morning from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. that evening to pick up your fruit. We do have some extra fruit, so if first come, first serve, hopefully we can get it out of here this by next week. So if you have ordered fruit, please come pick it up starting Friday morning from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And by the way, as I said, they ordered extra boxes. We're not talking about a great deal of extra boxes. When he says first come, first serve, that means if you want one of those extra ones, get there as soon as you can. I picked up a box of mixed fruit for myself today. One of those big boxes. It's about a third gone already. It was all really beautiful fruit, tasty, ripe, just the way you want it for yourself, or if you can part with it, a gift for someone else. We've still got another top story to go, and that one you'll not want to miss. It's a thriller all the way down to the wire. We'll get to that in just a second, but not before seeing what's happening on tonight's community calendar, brought to you by our friends at McGoffin Farm Bureau. And it looks like just a couple of reminders on tonight's listings. The first is about the Christmas Fellowship at the Stinson United Baptist Church. Even if you're not a member, never been there, they'd love to have you this Saturday for their Christmas Fellowship. It starts this Saturday at 5 in the Church Fellowship Hall. And if you want to participate in the gift exchange, ladies, bring a gift for the ladies, and men, well, bring a gift for the men. Gifts to be $10 or less, and you're invited. Everyone's welcome, from Pastor Joe Carroll. Everyone at the Stinson United Baptist Church would love to have you there for their annual Christmas Fellowship this Saturday evening at 5. And this might be the last time we remind you, because I'm not sure how many more orders they can take, but they can still take a few. If you want to get in on an order of beautiful strawberries from the ladies at the Burning Fork Community Church, get your order in now. They'll be making one more delivery before the holidays, and it's next Tuesday and Wednesday. Beautiful boxes of gorgeous strawberries covered in either crushed pretzels or coconut or colored confections or mini chocolate chips or white chocolate drizzle. The list goes on. And it's $20 per box, at least 9 big, beautiful strawberries per box, and it's a beautiful box on top of that. If you'd like to place an order, 349-6400. And if you'd like to get a calendar announcement on the program, please feel free to do so. Birthdays, anniversaries, birth announcements, we like to get those on too, and they're all free. This is how you get them to us. P.O. Box 1443 in Sagersville. Phone is 349-3699. The fax is 349-3221. Your News Today at yahoo.com will get it here. I'm on Facebook with everybody else at Ritter Mortimer, or you can always drop it off here at the newsroom on East Maple. I'll be right back after this with our top story and some excitement as we wrap up the grade school basketball season, at least here at home, for the grade school teams of North McGoffin and South McGoffin in last night's championship game. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Don McFarland. I am an attorney in Sayersville, Kentucky, and I'm here to serve you and meet your legal needs. If you have been injured on the job, if you are interested in receiving your disability or your SSI benefits, if someone's negligence has caused you trouble, basically, if you have been in a car wreck and you've suffered pain, then pick up the phone and call Donald Wayne, 349-9000.
This is John at Premier Motor Sales in Paintsville, Kentucky. We appreciate y'all shopping with us, and if you're in the market for a used vehicle, we carry all sorts of different kinds of makes and models. For example, here I have a 2009 Chevy Malibu LT. I also have a 2010 Toyota Corolla S. It's no problem to find you what you're looking for. Give us a call at 297-4121 in Paintsville, Kentucky.
Make sure you come on in right now and find out more about the biggest Christmas savings of all at Red's Boot Barn in Sayersville. For a limited time, all Red Wings, buy one pair, get another pair half off. Buy any pair of Ariats, get another pair half off. In fact, you know what? Buy absolutely anything in the entire store, men's, women's, work and western boots, Miss Me jeans, fine leathers by Scully, clothing by Carhartt, Ariat, Outback, and more. It's all buy one, get one half off. Only for a limited time at Red's in Sayersville.
At the end of every race, Mark Martin hangs up his driving gloves. He hangs up his fire suit. And he hangs up his helmet. Which is why he picks up his phone and opens the ER Extra app. The app shows ER Extra wait times, locations, and more. It's the one safeguard Mark Martin is never without. ER Extra at Paul B. Hall Regional Medical Center. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Sayersville Medical Center is proud to welcome their newest provider and member of the family nurse practitioner Erica Blackburn, caring for children's sick and well visits, adult acute and chronic conditions, and women's health issues. And they're pleased to invite you to join them for a meet and greet in her honor and yours on Friday, December the 13th from 3 to 5 at Sayersville Medical Center. They're serving refreshments and giving away door prizes. You don't have to be present to win, but they look forward to seeing you as they embark on their exciting future with their newest provider, Erica Blackburn, family nurse practitioner.
Whoa! ho! Head over to Home Furniture to lighten my load and get a great deal.
Bundle packages are here. Purchase TVs, receive your choice of a Blu-ray, DVD, Xbox 360, or Wii game system. Purchase a mattress set, get a free sheet set and mattress pad. Purchase an adult recliner, receive a free kids recliner. Financing for 36 months, 0% interest to qualified buyers. Home Furniture, Highlands Plaza, Prestonsburg.
It's so new it doesn't even have a name, but it does have an amazing taste all its own. 4 pancakes, butter, syrup, plus your choice of any of our dozens of DQ toppings with a little whipped cream on top, and of course some of our world-famous DQ soft serve. And you can add bacon, sausage, or even a little country ham for a full-blown breakfast treat. Or sink your taste buds into a quarter or even half-pound grill burger fixed exactly like you like. And you want to know the best part? James says you can have either one for breakfast as early as you want, but only at your Sagersville DQ. In my other top story this evening, only those who were in-house last night at the Sagersville Grade School, where they were hosting the boys' grade school championship tournament last night, know just how electrifying and thrilling the game was on any level, be it grade school, high school, college, or professional basketball. You'd be hard-pressed to find a game as exciting as last night's. I'm not exaggerating in any form or fashion, and you'll find out for yourselves in just a bit. Now, there have been, obviously, some grade school games here in McGoffin County's history, which have been just as close and come down to being just as much of a nail-biter, and, of course, a rarity. In other levels, you'll see games this exciting. But last night, it was all right here at home. And it's action that you're only going to see right here tonight as we pick it up, I guess, early in the second quarter. South McGoffin Elementary led until late in the first quarter when Isaiah Salyer nails down a three-pointer from uptown. From there on, North McGoffin Elementary didn't look back. They would then take a 6-5 lead as far as they could with a basket and the foul from the free throw line. Then this deuce from the left by Christian Gamble. Then a tray from the right by Caleb Howard. Another tray by Salyer that I may have missed just a bit with the camera. A nice block at the hands and height of Ryan Gibson for North, who gets it done on the same possession down under. It's 18-7, North McGoffin and counting. Counting two more by Gibson. And another tray with a little teamwork from Salyer to Gibson, back to Salyer. And that puts it 23-9, a Panther lead to end the first half. And the Panthers add 2 at the start of the second. And everybody at this point knows that North McGoffin Elementary had it in the bag, everybody but those in South McGoffin Cougar Blue, as South McGoffin flipped the switch to high in the second half. And before you know it, Stephen Howard helps with got a 16-point to 10. And then later, this jumper from Will Reed puts it at a 9-point North McGoffin lead. And in the third, as it winds down, it's back and forth a bit. South McGoffin fighting to gain some ground. North McGoffin fighting to stay ahead, now by 11. And then they'd be ahead by 10, counting that basket as the third quarter would wind down. One more quarter to play. This is where you might want to buckle up. In the fourth quarter where you might want to buckle up. A big rebound pulled down by Terrence Bailey. He dishes it to Will Reed, and from him it goes to Stephen Howard, and it's in. Then after that, after North misses a shot, Howard takes the inbound pass, sees Reed to the right, and an 8-point North McGoffin game just became 6. And then 8. Then after North McGoffin pushes it back out to 9, Reed sees no trouble in a monster 3 to make it 6 again. We've got about 3 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. And that's Terrence Bailey, and that's a 4-point North McGoffin lead. And at the 2-minute mark, Christian Gamble earns a trip to the charity stripe. One of 2 puts North up by 5. Then South McGoffin Elementary comes up with possession. Reed makes it down court, and within a fraction of an inch, watch this, it doesn't go over the backboard, and he hits the all-important jump shot. 50 seconds to play. There's a 3-point lead. Down 3 with about 50 seconds to go. Bailey takes the foul, and he goes to the line. No pressure here for this young man. I'll save you the suspense. He hits 2 of 2 from the line. It's a 1-point game. 1-point game. Less than a minute to play. I'm going to turn it loose. Let it take you on in. And you can see it as we did and as it unfolded last night. and that's just how crazy and how close it was. Can you imagine the emotional ride for these young kids on both sides of the fence? Whew, it was a killer for us parents and fans in the stands. Nevertheless, South McGoffin, who everyone in the elementary field will said was the most improved team of the year, nearly pulled it off in a last-second effort. And they're very well deserving of what they did all season long. It's already shaping up to be an exciting season next year. Your champions for the third year in a row, North McGoffin Elementary, under head coach David Gibson. But it wasn't all about the men. Gary Richard Helton, that is, just the principal at Sayersville Grade School, reminds us about the ladies and their hard work.
MCEA cheerleading runner-up, Sayersville Grade School Eagles. The 2013 MCEA champion cheerleaders, South McGoffin. Prairie School Eagles. And now, for the first place for champion in the dance competition.
And after all that excitement from the dance and cheer competitions and announcements, we did have a moment to talk with North McGoffin coach David Gibson about how well it's gone for he and his team this year.
We had a great season. We had a bunch of young boys, a 5th grade class, playing a bunch of 6th graders all year. We had a tremendous season. Just a good group of boys to be around. They learned, they liked the game, and I couldn't be more proud.
Let's talk about your thoughts before the game tonight and after.
Before the game, I knew we was going to be in for a dogfight. I've never seen a grade school team improve as much as South McGoffin did. That's a testament to the coaching staff and the support they got from the principal down. I knew it was going to be a tough fight, and it was, and it ended up being, and we were just fortunate enough to come out on the end. And I don't think either team played poorly. I thought it was a well-played game, and it just ended up that we come out on top.
Just by a little. How many times, what's the history now for you?
This is our third year. It's our third year in a row. We've won it 3 years in a row. We're proud of it. We hope to keep the train moving on down the tracks.
Well, on that note, before my train comes off the tracks, I better wrap it all up with your Licking Valley RECC forecast. No, that's not what's in your forecast. That's just the first backdrop I came to, and I'm kind of crunching my numbers here, so to speak, as time draws short. So don't fret too bad. The weather's not looking that white and that wintry. But it is looking mostly clear tonight and cold with a low of 19, which is pretty much what we had when we woke up this morning. So whether or not you like it or not, you ought to be used to it by now. Clear skies above. We'll continue into your sunny day on Friday, where we look to see 43. The sunshine should be nice. A low well above the teens at 32 for tomorrow night. Now, while tomorrow's sunny and clear, we will see a chance of some rain before midnight, and then we might even see a chance of some rain turning over to some snow late Friday night. Little or no accumulation expected, and then by the time Saturday rolls around, we're talking about rain throughout much of the day. At least no heavy rain maker as far as accumulation or flooding. Nothing like last weekend in comparison, but just enough to make it a cold, wintry, wet mess. Just not nice. Cloudy and a low of 32 by the time it's all said and done Saturday night, with rain maybe not, well, quitting till early Sunday morning. We've got a chance of that precipitation maybe changing over to drizzle, maybe some flurries before 7, and then we'll hit a balmy 35 for your daytime high on Sunday. Back to a low of 18 will fall on Sunday night, and then there we'll start off next week in the 30s, and like I said earlier, maybe make our way up into the upper 40s by this time next week. There's a welcome change. Thank you all for being a part of the program. Congratulations to North McGoffin, South McGoffin, Sagersville Grade School, ball players, cheerleaders, dancers, and all. Job well done, everyone. And we'll be back tomorrow night for more of Your News Today. Thanks for watching.